Hi friends, it's Miss Rachel. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Let's go ahead and get started. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, rub your tummies. If you're ready for a story, rub your tummies. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, rub your tummies. If you're ready for a story, nod your head. If you're ready for a story, nod your head. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, nod your head. If you're ready for a story, sit so still. If you're ready for a story, sit so still. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, sit so still. Good job. We're going to do the more we get together. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Good job. Where we have our lime tree today, and this is very similar to our lemon tree. So when we shake those limes down, we're going to take a big bite and say, "Whoa, that's sour!" and give a big sour face. Let's count those limes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Way up high in the lime tree, 5 little limes smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came the lime. Whoa! That's sour! How many limes are on my tree now? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Way up high in the lime tree, 4 little limes smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came the lime. Whoa! That's sour! How many limes are on my tree now? 3. 1, 2, 3. Way up high in the lime tree, 3 little limes smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came the lime. Whoa! That's sour! How many limes now? 2. Way up high in the lime tree, 2 little limes smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came the lime. Whoa! That's sour! How many limes are on my tree now? 1. Way up high in the lime tree, 1 little lime smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came the lime. Whoa! That's sour! Good job. All right, I'm going to put my limes away. Tonight we're talking about sea otters. Has anyone ever seen a sea otter? maybe at the zoo or even in the wild? Our first book is called Anna. This is about a mermaid and her friend Odo, the sea otter. Anna was sweet and a little bit salty, like the ocean where she lived. She was also brave and curious, like most treasure hunters. When Anna was just a baby, no bigger than a seashell, she chased a pearl into the mouth of a whale. Lucky for her, she popped right back out. As the years passed, Anna found bigger treasure and even bigger trouble. It's a good thing she had Odo. Anna rescued Odo from an oyster net when he was just a pup. She taught him tricks like set, roll over, and walrus, and her favorite, pufferfish. Anna and Odo searched for treasure nearly every day. They uncovered keys and coins and buttons and bottles, and sometimes they even found lost gold, and sometimes lost glasses. But there was one special treasure Anna could never quite reach: the crown. It was extra sparkly in a way that made Anna's heart thump. But the crown was stuck deep in the rift, and not a pole or a pail or a sticky stick snail could get it unstuck. Still, Anna was determined. Her next plan was a good one. She knocked the crown loose. Unfortunately, the current shifted, the lobster crate and rock drifted, and the squid, well, see for yourself. It's hard to say who was more surprised when the water cleared, Anna or Odo. Her third plan most definitely would have worked if the crab hadn't been so crabby and the waves hadn't been so wavy. And if that long ship plank hadn't bumped her in the head hard before the greedy rift gobbled it up too. Poor Anna. This was getting personal, she shouted into the pit. You can keep the dumb crown, I quit. Generally speaking, mermaids are not quitters. But at this point, one could hardly blame her. Instead of looking for treasure with Odo, Anna napped on the rocks of the sea lions. She drew pictures in the sand with the starfish. And she read from her favorite glass bottle with the land of friends. All of this would have been perfectly fine, except Anna wasn't perfectly fine. Clearly, she was missing her spark, and the mermaid without her spark is like a seagull without an appetite. Just unnatural. A seashell washed ashore, and Anna studied it thoroughly, and it gave her an idea. She got right to work. The next day, Anna peered nervously into the rift. Why did it look so much deeper and scarier than before? Odo pretended to be a narwhal, making Anna laugh. Admittedly, the new treasure hunter goggles she invented were funny looking, but they were also the best shot at reaching the crown. She dove to the bottom of the murky rift. That's when Anna noticed something she couldn't see from above. A bridge! A bridge made from a crate, a rock, and the very same plank that had plunked her on the head. And it led straight to the crown. But what was that rumbling sound? It grew louder and louder. The ocean floor shook and the waters round Anna cured into a thick stew of swirling sand and sea creatures. She couldn't see. She felt trapped. Would the hungry rift gobble her up too? Though the commotion, Anna could hear something else in the distance. It was faint, but comfortable and familiar. The whales. Anna sang along until the rumbling stopped and the water cleared. Finally, this was Anna's chance. She held her breath. Ready, steady, aim. Hooray! We did it, Anna! Odo cheered, placing the crown on her best friend. It really is beautiful, she gushed. But these, Anna said excitedly, holding up her new goggles. These are spectacular. Odo agreed, because sometimes the best treasure in the world isn't found. It's made. Good job. All right, let's sing some more songs. We're going to do hands are clapping. Hands are clapping, clap, clap, clap. Hands are clapping, clap, clap, clap. Hands are clapping, clap, clap, clap. Clap your hands, my darling. Fingers are wiggling, a wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Fingers are wiggling, a wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Fingers are wiggling, a wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle your fingers, my darling. Hips are swaying, sway, sway. Hips are swaying, sway, sway. Hips are swaying, sway, sway. Sway your hips, my darling. Toes are tapping, tap, tap, tap. Toes are tapping, tap, tap, tap. Toes are tapping, tap, tap, tap. Tap your toes, my darling. Good job. We're going to do Come Under My Umbrella. It's starting to rain with thunder and lightning. Come under my umbrella, umbrella, umbrella. Come under my umbrella. It's starting to rain with thunder and lightning, thunder and lightning. Come under my umbrella. It's starting to rain. Good job. All right, we're going to do our Hey Diddle Diddle. We have our cat who is holding a fiddle. Next, we're going to have our cow. And what is the cow jump over? The moon. And we're going to have our little dog who is going to laugh to see such fun as the dish ran away with the spoon. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such fun, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Good job. All right, let's put our rhyme away. And we're going to read our last book, which is Utterly, Otterly Night. Down below the river ceiling, underneath Earth's snowy blanket, little Otter was ready to play in an utterly, otterly way. He tickled Sister's paws and nudged Papa's chin. Let's go, Mama chirps. But first, hint of danger, we all head in. Little Otter pops through a hole in the ice to a glimmery, shimmery, moonlit night. He's Big Otter now, and he knows what to do. To the crest of the hill, little Otter bounds, then drops to his belly, friskly, whiskly down. With a whooping of feet, an explosion of white, Rabbit bursts from her winter bed, right over little Otter's head. Up and down the otters play, they glide and slide, swooshly away. Watch out, Papa cries. Owl swoops low, little otter plows. Fluffy, fluffy snow. In a flurry of flakes, he's back on top. Whiz, glide, a speedy ride. Halfway down, he pups his brakes. Almost too late. Moose towers, little otter crows. Then chippity wompity stomp. Off Moose clumps. Little otter scampers to the hill snowtop delightfully. Then, oh, so frightfully slows to a stop. He lifts his head towards the leaflet trees. He smells trouble on the breeze. Little otter's feelings grow. Little otter knows. He knows. Peering out from a piney shallow, big teeth, big eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wolves. Heart bumping, bumping. Little otter cries wide, pretending to play in a quakening, shakening way. He's a big otter now. He knows what to do. Little otter hopes they'll follow. Little otter feels they'll swallow. Up and down, round and round, in and out, skid and spin. Again, he screams, danger! Head in! Now his family hears his warning cry, slides toward the river's open water, and itchy and Iceling disappears. A growl, he flips, a snap, he flips, and slips right on through. Then, kaploosh, he dives and swims away. Back inside his safe, snug den, little otter grooms and preens. Mama, Papa, sister too, licking, cleaning, drying fur, just as otters do. Down below the river ceiling, underneath Earth's snow blanket, it's all right on the friskily, whiskily, whooshily, swooshily, icily, frightfully, delightfully, utterly night. Good job. Let's do Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. All right, let's wave goodbye. We wave goodbye like this. We wave goodbye like this. Oh, with our friends at Storytime, we wave goodbye like this. We clap goodbye like this. We clap goodbye like this. With our friends at Storytime, we clap goodbye like this. We stomp goodbye like this. We stomp goodbye like this. With our friends at Storytime, we stomp goodbye like this. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you next time. Bye!